Welcome back to Indian Trace. Sometimes I wonder the best way to open a video. I don't do a whole lot of cleanups. Now this is a cleanup video from the last 2 days. But I want you to see something. And I'll go through the groups just to give you a little bit of a tour. Of course, we've seen a lot of this, so I won't handle a whole lot of it. I mean, absolutely stellar pieces that are so important, such as hammerstones, where you know because of the way they were worked. If you could feel the sugar quartz, granulated type of quartz, how hard it is, and you could see the wear on this, you would feel as well as me knowing that this is a tool that they used so much. The end of it just worn right off. The sides, absolutely good stuff. Found this today, that was on there. Look at this piece. But in perspective, after this piece, I want to show you something, so stand by. This is the kind of thing I don't really find too often. W properties, just so big for me. Very big. Interesting stuff. But look at this. The last 2 days, where I've only been able to go out for a little while each day, relatively. So I'm going to show you this stuff from the bottom up and just give you an explanation. We've got some stuff that is heading to, I mean, just look at the colors and the materials, and that's what you're going to get a good taste of in North Carolina here. But I mean, whether it's group after group, we're talking 2 days, and you're going to see a separation as we go up the scale for different artifacts. Here's a group that's going to my koi pond, no doubt about it. Some great artifacts. Just wanted to give you a good look at what's possible. And really a successful 48-hour period, I guess. Just mind-blowing. So it gives you an idea of what some people, I tell them, it's just absolute abundance, humbling abundance. So I want to share it and just show you how I think. Let's go down to my koi pond. Got a box I'll put it in. And then I have another box, which is a C3 box, which are fantastic artifacts. Just their life, their need for food every day, their need to supply. This was on film the other day, and there you can see the little bit of a chip off the tip. Great point though. Of course, some pottery speckled along throughout this place. I mean, this piece of pottery is great because that's the rim of the pot up there, which are less common pieces to find. Found that at the Cove. So not getting ahead of myself, we've got a couple pieces down here that go in my C3 box, which is a box that's ready to go, ready to trade, ready to give away, just to keep things versatile. But so are these, in a sense, definitely. And there's a lot of different criteria, a lot of things that I think through, what I found before, what I have in quantity. And so it's all really subjective based on after I find them, I take a look at them and make a decision about the points and the pieces. And but just some great artifacts. Looking at them cleaned up. Look at this chunky piece. Funny tip. In quartz. Nice piece in quartz here. Some pieces in rhyolite. And I mean, absolutely fantastic pieces. And I'll keep hold of them. For the most part, no problem. But if I have an incentive to trade or what have you, I'll definitely do that. And then I have pieces that are on the way to my C2, which is just, for me, it doesn't mean anything. The artifacts are important nevertheless, but it helps me understand where they're heading. Like these are going to be heading to my Heartbreakers vase. Beautiful display that I use in my office to show artifacts. Of course, there's not one in there that's actually what we'd call a whole artifact. Nice Guilford Yuma base right here with a strong impact fracture. None in there are whole pieces. I mean, look at this piece here, this little guy. And this guy. This guy. From Notchville yesterday. And then a little more pottery. That's from the Cove, thick as can be. And look at these pieces. Of course, you remember that piece up here. The serrated killer. from Notchville. Another point next to it, indicative of the reason I call it Notchville, and then a long Marl Mountain in quartz from Notchville. So I just wanted to do a quick cleanup, showing you just what I do naturally. It's to go through the division, if you will. I mean, in 48 hours, I've got to know where to go with some of this stuff and what to do with it all. Oh, I forgot this. Very important group. Look at these scrapers. So, yeah, I have some opportunities to get out and to get around, and some good places to go where I know now, better than ever, that there was some great ancient Indian life going on there. It's a great scraper right here. It's worked off on every edge. Then it's a little bit thicker in the middle. Nice scraper. You can see that. Just a nice piece. Bet you did some work for them. And these scrapers, very common sort of shape that I know work for them. Scrapers are always important tools. Anyway, just a good look at the groups and the way it works. That's a 48-hour slam dunk. I mean, I don't even know what to think, really. So I just do my best and try to make a rhyme or a reason of it. And you can see the koi is the most common. And then it gets smaller as we go up in the way that I just happen to grade certain things. And we just walk up the stairs in I guess you might want to say quality, but not in some ways quality. And yeah, I guess in realistic perspective, you walk up the stairs in quality. And then, of course, the quality pieces that I just touch me for whatever reason, that are broken or whole. Nice pieces. So I think just cleaned up, that gives you a good look. And I appreciate, I'll finish the same way I started, with a couple great pieces. Appreciate you tuning in to Indian Trace. Hope you find out there.